2v2s, 3v3s, and Tarzan was getting bullied in the previous game. But in terms of team fighting strength,
no teleport on the Jax is still pushing the wave in. That was Smite invested from Weibo though. So Tarzan should be able to...
Look at Zika.
He's on the flank, but Xiaohu's going to come across as well. That ultimate from the Aurora is available. They dive in. Meanwhile, on the bot side, Breathe is just farming minions. You can see Light's already got 1 kill. Between Worlds is a second as Zika falls as well. Weibo find 2, take 2 grubs as well.
A confident play there from Weibo as they're able to collapse with numbers first. Weibo now isolated, trying to sacrifice. And he will get away with it. Nicely.
Weibo will be able to get the Drake as well. So this is 2 grubs, a dragon, 2 kills, almost a 2,000 gold lead. But still hits him with a Mystic Shot with the True Shot Barrage. Weibo trying to cover this top side main. Look, a bit of damage. You can sneak in here. Zika clearing out the minions to make sure that Weibo can get a little bit further forward. But with Crisp on his way, it may just be cover. Breathe goes in with the Grandmaster's Might, and as soon as I say it, Breathe goes in for the fight. He flashes away. Quickness coming out from Crisp just to dissuade any further advance.
After the reset here, they'll immediately start it off again.
Engage going in as they look to try and catch out Hung. He'll only land the dredge line onto Tarzan. Hung tries to flash the wall with the True Shot Barrage, just going wide. Crisp is going to chase him down towards the bottom side, but LNG won't really care that their support is being chased out by Crisp. The Titans rush for a little shield into the dredge line. Hung still surviving. Crisp has to flash away, and Weibo's on the chase, collapsing in. Crisp still finds him. Crisp trying to dash back to Xiao, who will escape for the moment. The grubs as well. The prize for Weibo. Scout looking for a little bit more up towards the top side. Weibo now locked up between 2 worlds, and Gala trying to put the damage down onto Xiaohu, but he can't hit what you can't see. Xiaohu finds another. Scout was unable to find any.
The game is going. As long as this Yone is in the game, they still have angles to turn it around.
It's good you put me in check, because right now I am underestimating LNG. Weibo just seem to be surging right now, and they're trying to play off their advantage.
Looking for a little bit more here as Zika steps a little bit too far. Tarzan goes in with the Bramble Smash, but doesn't follow up with a Twisted Advance, gets the Dominus out, and that will time out before Weibo advance for a second dive.
They get the flash, and that's all they wanted. Maybe play for plates as well. The arrival of Weibo is crucial as the ulti comes through.
Dominus about to time out here. Zika, Glacial Prison hitting, but Xiaohu was able to dodge just outside of tower range, and now between 2 worlds. Go Weibo once again. Already Zika down. The rest of Weibo beginning to collapse here as Weibo and Hung look for a little bit more. Dredge line hitting onto Tarzan, but the curtain call is tanked up by Weibo. Gala trying to join the fray here. Scout still pushing in the top lane. TP coming in by Scout as they look to take the battle underneath the tower. Breathe locked up for a second. He will fall to the turret as Weibo have found another, but have they overstepped? Scout snap back to reality. LNG only got 1.
The party in the bottom lane is actually going to move over to the mid lane. Tarzan running for his life towards his AD carry, but he gets snared.
To a minion, he got snared just in time. Instead, he goes to Tarzan. And Gala will reload and then put a shot in the back of the tree and find another for LNG.
It's 2 kills.
Visions to close this out would be the first red side win of this series to start to crack through these tier 1s. Scout will answer on the top side with one of his own. LNG will get their first Drake, the second of the game.
Look at mid.
Yeah, you've got a Rift Herald as well for Weibo if they want to continue this advance. Light will take the tower. And for the moment, that's all that Weibo.
But Crisp, also a world champion, and now he might have to make another play.
Hung looking for the flank here. They jump onto Tarzan first. They'll lock him up for a second. Weibo might lose their jungler before the fight really begins. And that's what's going to happen. Breathe tries to dive onto the backline, has the counter-strike. Gala cleanses a moment too early, but gets away from the between worlds. But Breathe slams him in the back of the lamppost, and that's another. Hung trying to do everything he can. Breathe doing so much work on the back here. Scout having to flash away. Breathe almost falling, but Crisp dances around and shields his top laner. In the end, Zika will get the kill, but Weibo are not done with him. They'll find another Light on a killing spree.
In a 4 versus 5, Weibo turned the fight around. Breathe with unparalleled confidence, dives into the face of LNG and walks
They
away.
always come out on top. Made their way through the playoffs. Last year it was their way through Worlds until they finally met up against T1 and were stopped at that final hurdle. Here they're trying to make that run again. I don't think anyone would have put them as a team that would make it to the semi-finals, but right now they're on the cusp of it. The Rift Herald charging forward.
Last year's World, him and Scout, especially the play in mid lane versus T1 versus Faker.
Dark River. LNG don't see anything, and Weibo are going to use it once again.
Weibo's Barons have looked odd, but have been exemplary. Scout's going to go win, unbinds his soul, and then jumps back, but Breathe is now going to mark him, and Weibo is still on the Baron as far as we know. Light and Tarzan trying to chip away at it. Light's going to dash back, Crisp going forward as well. Breathe on that front line, curtains open, Tarzan's in the pit. Breathe gets the stun onto Weiwei. Meanwhile, Zika trying to distract the rest of the team on towards the back. The true shot barrage between worlds. Weiwei has to flash away, but Breathe puts him in his place, and now the dive into the back line by Scout is not enough to take anyone from Weibo down. It's all on Scout and Gala here, you feel, but Weibo aren't giving them a second to breathe. Gala steps in, does nothing with his mortal reminder. Breathe, though, will be taken out by Scout now. Weibo still trying to advance. Crisp can dance his way around the fight. No flashes available to them, apart from on Xiaohu, who does have the TP, and LNG are being herded like cattle down towards the bottom side. Scout will stack up the Q3 on the Grump, the TP coming in from Xiaohu as well, and Scout is just trying to distract Weibo for as long as possible.
Exactly, Medic. Scout knows that he can win in this skirmish, but he's just being shepherded into Weibo's base. The damage is good enough. The problem for Weibo is they
might not take the battle around this. Crisp able to dodge away with that grand entrance. Weiwei going in for Xiaohu, who does have the Between Worlds back up. He's being chased up towards the top side. Between Worlds coming out as well as Breathe dives in for the enemy jungler. And Weiwei, there's no way away. He survives this day. LNG lose the Baron. Weibo secure it. They take the kill as well. And then they can back away afterwards. Like a pinprick more than anything. No real escape from them for this situation.
Oh no, Medic, the light at the end of the tunnel is 601 with 3 fully completed items.
That's true. Hung will look for something. Hex flash across the wall. Maybe find Xiaohu. You've got to, but the Zhonya's is going to have enough space for Xiaohu. The depth charge onto Light. He's not got the flash, but has the cleanse, and now here comes Xiaohu Between Worlds once again. Glacial Prism will hit Crisp, looking for the quickness on the backline, but now Hung and Gala are left out to dry. Gala trying to do everything he can, but Light just jumps in. They call him Light Yagami for a reason. There's a death note with your name on an LNG. Scout looks for the fate sealed and manages to turn the fight around. Somehow, Scout is revived, and now Breathe pushing in the bot side. Xiaohu's going to help him push it out. They'll take the inhibitor, but LNG hold on to hope.
Only solo laners are left.
To swing from there.
All I'll say is that 9k gold lead has gone down. But, oh, a TP flank.
Scout has IE now. Scout's looking for the flank onto Breathe. Tarzan and Chris trying to help out their top laner. Scout jumps forward. Counter-strike coming out. There's the stun. Nature's Grasp being used as well for the root, but Scout's able to avoid it. True Shot Barrage coming out. Scout's down to half HP. He'll dodge away with the Q3. Depth charge as well between worlds. Fate sealed him to the backline, but Scout's already down, and Weibo have found the fight they were looking for in the bot side. Scout already dead. Gala walking away, but I think Xiaohu will not let him escape. Gala managing to get away for a second. The Mystic shot just wide, but Breathe comes in with a counter strike, and it's all done, but the Nexus falling.
Triple there now for Breathe, and it's Weibo inside the base.
They're just the masters of mojo. Somehow, whenever you doubt them, Weibo will come out on top. Again, the underdog run continues as Weibo will make their way to semis.
These were the best highlights from today's Worlds 2024 matchup. Click that subscribe button faster than Ramus can say, okay. See you on the next one.